Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to I'm Not Crazy, You're Crazy. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing fine, and hope you're staying on that grind. How's it going? You doing all right? Just thought I'd check in on you, and I don't know, say what's up. It's been a wonderful time being away from the internet. I will say that I haven't been on as much as I usually am. And it's just, I don't know. Every time I get stuck fucking doom scrolling, I've noticed the internet has made life seem that much more insane. Or really, I think that what the thing is that it's just bringing everything it's all the fucking crime and horrible things that happen on a daily basis in front of you, right? So you get never-ending fucking forms of entertainment right there in the comfort of your own home, and then you're scared to go to sleep, and you're like, what the fuck? This is what I'm fucking living in? This is happening around me? What the fuck? It also makes it's made me be so fortunate, right? It has you realize, at least, right, how fortunate you are, how you haven't perished just yet. I mean, from the just endless videos of individuals just getting fucking randomly hit by a car. Like, I just saw this one video. These individuals were fucking hiking, right? And it looks like they were having a grand old time. And then boom, out of nowhere. Then again, I don't know why they were hiking on a rainy day, or if they were trying to maybe get the fuck out of there before the rain hit. Either way, it was too late. And I think this lady, then again, you can't assume nowadays, because that's an insult. Yeah, man, she I think she fucking and I mean that in the most respectful way, of course, right? Just slid down this mountain, and you could tell what type of rock it was, right? It was that rock where it's just a smooth boulder, smooth boulder, and then when it rains on those type of boulders, rock, whatever, right? It's just there's no grip. There's, right? R.I.P. And she slid to her doom. And then that just left me like pumped. Like, why is my puzzled? And it made me think instantly, why the fuck is my algorithm on this shit? Oh, I know why. It's because of that one time I started to like, people almost dying, and then the algorithm said, "Hey, let's take it a step further, James." And I was like, I don't think I like seeing this shit anymore. It makes me sad. It makes me very sad and depressed, and I think I need to start changing this shit. But here we go, here we go. It went from, big booty bitches, and then now my algorithm, because I wanted to get away from that shit, because, right? You can't jerk off the rest of your life. I mean, you could, but I don't know. You let me know how that's going. I'm just saying, right? Zynga. Yeah, man. And now it's people almost dying, or people dying, shootings overall. Tragic stuff, ghost stuff. It's sad that I'm not scared of the afterlife anymore, but I am very terrified of what's alive now, of what's happening in real life, right? And it just goes to show you, human beings, man, right? I mean, like, dude, a lion's a lion, right? You can always expect a fucking tiger or a lion, right? Or a fucking, I don't know, a koala fucking bear to be a koala bear. But with a human being, you just never know what the fuck you're gonna get, right? Fucking equality. Anyways, yeah, no, but it's been wonderful just being away from the fucking internets, man. It's so, I don't know. I gotta say, it's a lot. It's clearing to the mind, right? Because I mean, doing one of these things now, as long as I've been doing on and off, it's just like what really stops you. If you're doing anything out there, just stay the fuck off the internet, because like that, so quickly you start comparing. And I've been comparing myself to fucking people I don't even know, to things, to whatever, that it's like, just don't do that, right? Just don't fucking do that. That has been probably 95% of the time why I second guess everything I fucking do. Because you see this amazing fucking Asian boy playing the guitar while cooking fucking, fucking noodles. You're like, I want to learn guitar, maybe a sick bass line, and learn how to fucking, flip a tortilla or something, right? So I'm just fucking saying, that'd be pretty cool, and then you just start going down that rabbit hole once again about your fucking mortality. And then you're like, what's going on? I've just been sitting down, barely working out, fucking playing Marvel Rivals, getting mad at 12-year-olds that are kicking my ass, and it's like, Jesus Christ, I need to put the sticks up. It's like, like you can't even game, right? Like if you're just gonna game nowadays, just fucking play games, and at most look at Game Informers. Game Informer even having that. There it is. Yeah, man, we're just, the VTech engines. It's starting, boys and girls. All right, my brain's been so dead. I haven't been feeling like doing one of these in, I don't know, since the last one, and even then I've barely been wanting to fucking do it just because of all the comparison. And I just got done telling my brother and my girl today, like, I think I'm just going to go all in, right? Like, you just can't fucking stop. You just can't stop because, all right, we're all going to die one day. There's that famous fucking perspective, right? Like, you're going to die one day. You're going to croak. And I think most of us just don't want to croak. Like, I think most of us don't mind it. At least I haven't for a while, especially because, sooner or later you realize a lot of your joy ends up dying before you. And if your joy dies before you, you got to cling on to the fucking oneself joy, right? Your oneself happiness, king of none, and realize I am man, but nothing at the same time. What am I talking about? I don't know, but that's the rabbit hole, right? You just keep fucking going and hope for the best. No, you got to pray, honestly. Anyways, God bless you. Yeah. And look, I've been doing so well with not smoking these, but just like that, right? 2 months straight. No booze, no fucking nothing. Just I actually got a mod. I talked about, I think, the mod the last episode. I don't know. But even then, going back to a mod, I barely was puffing it. I was barely fucking puffing it. So that says a lot about these little fucking addicting, delicious sacks of shit than mods, Then again, this is salt, Nick, and I don't know the science behind it, but this is a lot more highly addictive than regular Nick. You have a fucking computer in your hand. Why don't you go look at the fucking research? All right, you asshole. You brought it up, James. I know. Yeah. I'm going in. That's what I'm really trying to say. I'm going in. Anyways, all right. All right. My buttons are just so fucking. You know what I think it is? Is because I haven't used it in a while, and now my buttons are just slowly fucking decaying and reminding me, look, you spent fucking nearly $700 on this, and you're just letting this wonderful fucking Australian machinery go to shit. Feel bad now? Yeah. Anyways, little wine laugh. Yeah. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the rabbit hole, right? Look it, see, that's what happens when you fucking go right. You're on a good one, and then you go right. And then you realize, hey, my mind is really like that. My mind is really like that. What was I saying? I'm sure you're saying it right now. Like, James, you were talking about this. And then I honestly forgot. This is for you. I just thought I'd check in on you. And in doing so, I check on myself and realize where the fuck I'm at. I'm a wreck. No, life's been good, though, off the internet. That's where we're at, right? Let's start there, even if we weren't. Yeah, no, life's been good. Oh, yeah, these were addicting. All right. Ow, I'm sorry if that fucked your ears up. Like I said, it's fucked up. Yeah. I tried dancing to it. Anyways, these are addicting, right? And I just been good. And then it takes that one moment of fucking, and then I purposely forgot my vape at home so I didn't smoke it at work, right? Like it was like a reward type of thing, right? I slave away the majority of the day, go home, work out, and then if I want to puff, right, take a puff off my mod. That failed the first fucking day. I did that, made it through lunch, and have just before lunch ended, there's a smoke shop. And, that's my best friend. So I go over there and I'm like, hey, give me one of those delicious bastards. Which one you want? He said. And I was like, give me the Berry Bliss. And they were like, that's my favorite too, fan favorite. Oh yeah. And then, and then because he was sad, you want to be friends? I don't know you, stranger. Just give me my vape. Have a nice day. And then that's not exactly how that happened, but shit. Yeah. Something like that. But I got it. And then I was looking at it like if it was just like a fucking don't touch, right? I bought it, and then I'm like, oh my God, your girl's going to be disappointed in you. You're a piece of shit. Haven't you disappointed God enough? And then, that made me, I survived probably like all the way up to, I think, after my workout. And then instead of smoking my mod, no, I smoked my mod a little bit, right? I smoked my mod just a tad bit. And then I came back around, and then the next day, the following night, I played, the new season for Marvel Rivals just dropped. And so, I jumped on with the boys, and I was like, yo, we're going in. And I was like that, I was fucking puffing away, and then they were like, yeah, just this, because how everybody's just making anime faces on everything, and for some reason sexualizing them. This was, just, I was, and I was fucking, right? I was going in on it. And so I fucked that up, I'm about to chuck it. Like, that's where I'm at with trying to not smoke, like whatsoever, actually. But I think you should, if you're going to go cold turkey, just stay the fuck away from everything, right? Stay active, go for walks, keep the mind busy until you are fucking tired and it's ready for bed, right? Ready by time, because that's the best way to fucking do it. But I mean, I've been having, yep, that's how nervous I am. But, I've had more luck with not drinking the booze, right? I haven't been boozing, and I haven't had that itch, and more so than with these. Nicotine is a hell of a fucking thing, right? It really is. If I remember right, I've talked to a few addicts in my life, and they have all agreed that fucking kicking cigarettes has been significantly harder than anything else, or at least close to that. And that says a lot. Like, I saw these high schoolers, and one of them was a girl, I think. Then again, it's 2025, right? It could have been a fucking pony for all I know. But anyways, for shits and giggles, right? It's sad that I even have to say that, but yeah, this girl, right? This magical creature, this woman, that's a horse, and you better check yourself. No, and she was just smoking her lungs away, and I was like, fuck. Little do you know, that might be a problem down the fucking road for ages, hun, or honey. That's creepy. Maybe I shouldn't say that. And then I saw of course, the dudes, right? The kids, the boys, and they were all just, it reminded me of me and my friends, when we were in high school, coming out and just ready to fucking, cause havoc. And they were all puffing away and shit. And I was just like, fuck, dude. The good they do die young, No, but yeah, man, it's like, fuck. I was just laughing. I was like, it's just a constant cycle. Are we all asleep? Zinga, wake up, right? It's gonna creep people out. But anyways, yeah, are we though? Right? Are we all asleep? Not knowing, fucking, just the cycle continues. It just keeps fucking recycling itself over and over and over again, right? My God, dude. I look at the young folk, and it's honestly weird saying that now, but the younger generations, and it's like, I don't know, heed my warning. Heed my fucking warning. And it's so fucking crazy how you get lost in that, and you're like, fuck, dude, I remember being there, right? I thought my 30s were way over there. And now guess what? That bitch is knocking on my front fucking door. I'm just saying right now, You see this? I've never had that in my life. Yeah, no. And it's okay, and then you just fucking, right. And sooner or later, you're going to constantly think and fight with yourself. Do you need therapy? I don't think so. Make a podcast. Zinga. Anyways, it's a good day. This is why, look, this is why I take breaks. I want to come in heavy, right? I want to come in heavy for you. I want you to laugh. I want you to be like, what the fuck? Take your mind off of your miserable little life if you're going through anything, and put it on me. And we're like, hey, look at this guy. If this guy can do it, I can do it, right? Because that's what I think. Where I work, I see numbers of homeless. Let me fucking tell you, they're everywhere. Gotta wet the whistle. But they're fucking everywhere, right? Just overall in LA County, just floods of homeless people. A lot of them nice, a lot of them gone, and a lot of them out to fucking get the shadow people, you name it, And either way, it's like, fuck. the amount of homeless people I'm around, that makes me, I've talked about it before. I'm like, yo, as long as and it's, you can call it fucked up, but look, as long as you're not a homeless individual butt ass naked fighting a wall and wiping your ass at the same time and karate chopping a fucking cement wall, I think you're listening. I think you're doing fine. Right? Because we all have to understand, that's something I've been enjoying though, right? That's something I almost cracked out at work, because I'm just outside all the time, cutting away, lifting, fucking getting on the forklift, blah, 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 repeat, right? And fucking, oh my God, dude, I just got lost in thought listening to music I used to listen in high school, right? And I'm just like, yo, that's fucking crazy. You know, the crazy part is though, is like no one knows what they're fucking doing. Like, even if, you're a doctor finally, right? Or you're a fucking firefighter, the suicide rate is through the roof still. Like, is that what you really wanted to do? I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. But what I'm really trying to say is, don't sweat it. Honestly, all jokes aside, maybe kind of sort of, don't sweat it, because clearly we all fucking know our parents didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Your aunts, your uncles, your older cousins. Listen, and I say this with the utmost of respect, kinda. I see everybody's story, right? And the majority of the fucking people that I have on my social medias and stuff, I went to school with you and overall have been in your lives one way or another for a very fucking long time. And I see your stories. I see people's stories, and they're very sad. They're very depressing, and a lot of you are going through it. And that's peachy fucking key, right? But that right there, that moment right fucking there, you can handpick the assholes, the assholes, family or not, right? Blood or water. You can just pick them, right? You thought you were better. You thought you were better. And you thought you were better. You thought you were going to be here. A lot of us thought we were going to be here and not fucking here going, why? God, why? Right? That's what you were fucking thinking. And yet look at us all, wonderfully, drastically, depressingly, having moments of happiness, overall fucking just endlessly going through this fucking wave, right? This wave of fucking like, oh my God, this isn't where I wanted to fucking, it's all rigged. What's wrong with Jimmy? I'm okay. Are you? Anyways, let's make a podcast. I'm telling you, fuck therapy. Who needs it? But all jokes aside, it's wonderful. It's wonderfully terrifying seeing that though. It humbles you. It has you understand that life is no fucking joke. Now, don't get me wrong. I honest to God believe, like, they just did a statistic, and the latest people are fucking getting like home ownership nowadays, I think mid 30s or something like that, because of just how expensive shit is, and it's sad. It's fucking depressing when you look at it that way, right? I'm honestly, God, fucking just checked out on that. Like, I'm not even worried about that. I am and I'm not. Let me break that down a little bit, right? Like, me and my girl are enjoying ourselves with our apartment, It's like, it's no fucking sweat. But then again, don't get stuck in it, because that's kind of like the plan I keep fucking hearing, and all the little small minute research I'm right every now and then picking at. The plan I keep hearing around the old block, right, is that these suits and ties want to make renting fucking just the only thing, right? I mean, because that's like no difference than sickness, and how these doctors bullshit us 24/7. Like, they're not gonna. Most fucking hospitals don't want to cure you. They want to fucking take care of you and fucking, right? They want to cater to your every fucking need, but don't fucking cure them, or else they won't come back. That concept, at least, follows through fucking everything, Mommy and Daddy didn't tell us that. Now, did they? You fucking assholes. Theos, all of you, huh? Instead of telling us not to fucking hang out with Cool Core Johnny, right? Whether there was your little girl that's probably now getting plowed by them and fucking regretting that they, I'm going too far. I'm sorry. Are becoming homies with them, right? If you're, your sons and shit. that would have been probably numero uno on the list, other than, hey, don't fuck around too much because, sooner or later life's going to bite you in the fucking ass, right? And then you're going to have to join the union. With all the other ones that fucking couldn't become the rock star. No. Anyways, yeah, look, we're all in the pot, right? God bless you, truly, whether you believe in it or not. Anyways, moving on. That's what I'm trying to get to. But what are we talking about here, right? Everything's just been turned into one big fucking show, right? That's what social media is. Have you caught on yet? It's one big fucking theatre, as the British like to say, right? I'm Jason Statham. But yeah, it's one big theatre, and it's all one big show. It's all one big show, I think, right? Everybody's liking, everybody's chasing the fucking, right? The bag and all that shit. And the fucking views, trying to get out of the consumer lifestyle, right? That's what it's at right now. Consumers versus creators. That's what it's at. That's what it seems like it's at. And if you're a consumer, that's all you just consume. And if you create, well, you can create anything however you want. Think about that, right? Bars. Learning, right? Life lessons from fucking Jimmy Bob 101. Not really. That should be basic knowledge at this point with how awake, right? How woke people are. But anyways, what I'm really trying to say is that Barney, right? Shout outs to Ruggo. I don't know if everybody else knew, but anybody forgot that episode? Barney, he's a surgical fucking doctor. He works on titties, Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's in charge of all the OnlyFans girls, right? With the boob jobs. Believe that? Yeah. Yeah, that guy. That guy used to fucking be Barney. And now he fucking works on chicks' tits. Anyways, that's a fun fact. No, but yeah, you really just gotta lock in. Don't sweat it because it's honestly no one fucking knows, dude. That's the conclusion I've come up with, right? I've gotten to. No one really fucking knows. And that's okay. Right? And that's okay. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking terrifying. But I don't know. Sooner or later, you get comfortable. No, I wouldn't say comfortable. You get used to the insufferable part of life. But I think one thing that's been helping me is realizing you are a king of none. You aren't as good as you thought you were. Stop comparing. Enjoy the little things. Enjoy what you got. Because as I said before, I see that shit every fucking day, every other day at least. Homeless people, some still somewhat intact, and some worse than others, dude. Fucking going through it, right? Butt ass naked. Karate Kid in the fucking cement walls, right? While wiping their ass with God knows what paper. I don't know, fucking newspaper, fucking, I don't know what it was. Right? And as long as you're not doing that, you're doing pretty good. I think you're doing pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking peachy key, if you ask me. So don't compare too much. You're in your own fucking lane. Everybody has their own fucking lane. Don't compare yours to, then again, if you're a competitive little shit, then fine, go right ahead, right? But I don't know, if you're just trying to fucking do your thing, that's your thing. That's the fun part about it, I've noticed. Nobody can take that away from you. And everybody wants to fucking say, stupid shit like, fucking, I don't want to fucking this and that. It's like, dude, the majority of people I fucking see online are going through similar fucking things. And this person hates that person for some reason. And then this person hates that person. Oh, then this person hates that person. And yet you both look exactly the fucking same on social media. Right? You look exactly the fucking same as far as the suffering goes on social media. Make that fucking make sense. Where's your Bugatti? Guess what? I don't got one. And unless you fucking do, I don't want to hear it. Unless you're willing to fucking share some knowledge, help a brother out, right? Eat a fucking dick. Eat a fucking dick, dude. Oh my God. It's fucking hilarious when you notice all of this shit. It's like, wait a minute. We're all burning and for some reason we're fighting each other when we're not going after fucking Lex Luthor? Oh, I'm sorry, fucking Jeff Bezos and people of that stature? Yeah, man. It's fucking hilarious. You know? I don't know how we got there. Look, I'm gonna cool down. I'm gonna cool off a little bit, all right? Let me fucking, okay? Calm down a little bit. Yeah. I've also been trying to make space, just a heads up, if this cuts off any sooner and I can't fix it. Yep, there it is. There it fucking is. In the fucking middle of that shit. Hold on. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, I've been trying to clear. I've been trying to clear storage because my phone is filled with fucking just everything. So I'm going to actually have to call this one short, unfortunately. I just got the VTech engine going, you know? Jesus Christ. Always happens. It'll be better. Better luck next time. I'm just glad I got something out. So, yeah, I don't know. Before it runs out again, just take care of yourselves. That's what I was really trying to get to, right? Truly, all jokes aside, don't fucking sweat it. Don't fucking sweat it. Because if anybody had the fucking answers, they'd either be extremely selfish with them or share them with you. And if nobody has ever fucking, you know, just sat you down and say that, right? Not that, but to have you realize, look, this is your life. Do with it what you will, but understand with every action has a reaction. And I hope the fucking best for you. God bless you. And do not forget to smile, especially and specifically in the scary times and the tragic times and the times where you feel like fucking giving up. It's tough out there, I know, you know, but you got it. Honestly, all jokes aside, you got it. You probably don't, but don't fucking tell yourself that. Try. Don't tell yourself all the negative shit. Try. You're here still. Realize that. Get away from the fucking bullshit and do something with yourself. We're all older now, and we ain't getting any fucking younger. We're not. It's but a fucking memory. It's in the past, though. Leave it there. Live your fucking lives to the fullest. Because as I've said before, no matter how tough shit gets, I will continuously and endlessly do these things, even if there's only 5 people watching. Either way, once again, God bless you. Truly, whether you believe in him or not. But either way, take care of yourselves. I'm not crazy. You're crazy out.